Hi guys, I have got a box opening here. This is part of my Valentine's Day present. It's only part of it. The other part, one part is back ordered and the other part hasn't been made yet. So, I think this is two things. I don't remember. It's been a difficult week, so I'm recording way into the future because you'll probably already see, because I'm going to do a different video for this. I will have had surgery, so I'm trying to get as many videos done for up to 8 weeks post-surgery, for the fact that my doctor has already said that it's going to be 4 weeks of basically doing absolutely nothing. And then it's going to take another 2 to 4 weeks to kind of get back into the routine of things. So I just wanted to give myself a chance to heal after surgery. And because I won't be able to lift anything. Yeah, some of this isn't strenuous, but like just getting up and down isn't going to be easy. So I want to make sure I'm covered at least to 8 weeks post-surgery, and of course I need the videos before that. But yeah, it's been a difficult week this week. So like I said, this is my part of my Valentine's Day present. I already uploaded a video of my husband's Valentine's Day present. That would have been, I think, last week or the week before. And so this is the second to the last week of February. Right after Valentine's Day, our cat Jack passed away. So it's been a very difficult week this week. Come here, Sushi. The other cats have been super, super, super clingy, as you can see. You call one, I get Sushi's back here looking at me. Now, Sabbath, you can see her ears in the video. And Nebula's right over here. Come here, Nebby. Come on. Nebula, come on. This one has been super clingy to me since he passed away. And come here, Nebby. Come on. Nebula, come here. Come here. And this little guy has been missing him the most. Sabbath is just a really sensitive cat. But Nebula, when Sabbath and Sushi really wanted nothing to do with Nebula, Jack would play with him. When he first came into our house, Jack, the two of them would eat together. So Nebula spent the most time up there, Sushi. I would say out of the 3 cats that are here, Nebula spent the most time with Jack. So even though we've had Sushi the longest, Jack was very bonded to Teffy. So he never really bonded to any of these 3 like he had Teffy. Now, Sushi and Sabbath have kind of bonded to each other a little bit. Like, they're not actively always looking for each other. Sushi and Nebula play together. Nebula plays rough, like Sushi likes to play rough, or Sabbath doesn't, but like Sabbath and Sushi both sleep and cuddle together. Yeah, this is how these two are. This is normal for them. So anyways, I will get into this box opening. You can see Sushi's tail swooping. So, yep, there's 2 things in here. So, first of all, I ordered Courtney's strawberry shortcake pajamas. Or, not pajamas. I want to get the pajamas. Her strawberry shortcake sleeping bag. And it's a sleeping bag pillow and her stuffed cat. Now, I like strawberry shortcake in the 80s. Like, my first birthday was actually strawberry shortcake. But I don't remember the cat. I do not remember this cat. I know this is from newer episodes of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just open these because there is just the 2 things in the box. I can see the other one. Yes, I know Courtney is my daughter. She actually has the Care Bear pajama set with the sleeping bag. And I wanted to get the strawberry shortcake one, but because it seems like there's rumors of, I don't know if they're going to be coming out with some new historical accessories and clothes, but like a bunch of Courtney's stuff has gone on clearance. A bunch of, I think it was Claudia's stuff went on clearance and has been selling out. And it's not even necessarily looking like it's back order. Like it's just looking like it's selling out. So, my plan is with my rewards to get the pajamas to go with these. I just didn't want to make the order like super expensive when I did it. And I knew that there was going to be some rewards after the order that I just put in. These two are like snorting at each other. You can see Sushi. It's funny watching these two. I know you can't see it. Nebula's trying to test the waters. Oh, there we go. She got him. So anyways, first off, we've got her pink cat. Like I said, I don't remember this cat. And then we've got her pink pillow that says sweet dreams, sweet dreams, sweet dreams. And it's strawberry shortcake and her cat sleeping on a cloud. And then we've got the sleeping bag itself that says strawberry shortcake. And then it has strawberry and I think that's Red Butler. Oh no, Red Butler. Rainbow Bright. Oh. I can't remember who he is. I know she's Lemon something. That's Baby Apple, I believe. I really don't remember all the names. I just know one of them was Lemon. But it's got all the characters and then the puppy on it. And the boy character has his puppy and Strawberry has her cat. And then at the bottom corner it has an American Girl thing and it unzips. And then inside this one is just pink, red, white, and neon green stripes. And I'm going to put it back in here. But, so my daughter has the Care Bear set. And I wanted to get this set too, just to have 2 sleeping bags, you know, to do like a little scene or something. And to have the strawberry shortcake. But some of the stuff I got, even though the dolls technically aren't mine, like Courtney is my daughter's. And the other thing I got is technically for my daughter's doll. But if I ever decide to change Tiana, this will work for Tiana because Tiana's storyline is in the same timeline as the character of the other item. And then we've got the pamphlet that has Courtney in the pajamas with Courtney in the pajamas, there we go, with a friend and the cat. See, the cat there looks like it's not even supposed to be a stuffed cat, like it's supposed to be a cat. Then we've got Courtney Moore spends every weekend at her dad's house. She and her best friend Sarah have lots of Friday night sleepovers at dad's. They play games, have pillow fights, watch videos, listen to music. One of their favorite things to do is make mixtape by recording songs from the radio. The girls like to come up with themes for their tapes. Their favorite tape has songs with the word dance in the title. The girls also make fortune tellers. They're both experts at folding paper into pointy pockets. Courtney likes to draw pictures on the outside flaps, and Sarah's good at coming up with goofy fortunes to make Courtney laugh. Sometimes instead of writing fortunes, they write challenges like drink pickle juice or sing the ABCs with your tongue sticking out. Courtney saves all the sleepover fortune tellers in a shoebox in the closet. Every Saturday morning, Courtney's dad makes waffles. They're not frozen waffles. They're fluffy homemade waffles that he cooks on a waffle iron. Sometimes Dad adds blueberries or chocolate chips to the batter. He always has whipped cream in a can for the girls to squirt on top of the waffles. Courtney says her dad's waffles are one of the best things he cooks. Okay, they're about the only thing that he cooks. Sarah says Mr. Moore's waffles are one of the best parts about sleepovers with Courtney. And then it just says strawberry shortcake, sleepover, and then there's the pictures. I do not have the sleepover accessories yet. I do want to get, like, I want to get more things from Courtney's line. My daughter does have quite a bit of the mix and match. Okay, so she has, I think, all of the first wave of the mix and match. And I think we might have a few pieces of the second one. But some of the second stuff has already sold out. And honestly, when they were retiring the first wave of her mix and match, we pretty much had most of it. But a lot of the stuff from the second wave my daughter didn't care for. And neither did I personally. So I wasn't going to force it. And I'm just not that, like, we need to get all, I'm not saying we need to get all of Courtney's world. No. Yeah, this is literally how every night goes with these two. And they get rough. But the funny thing is as much as Sushi sometimes acts like she hates it, she's the bigger instigator than Nebula. They both like to play rough together. And she always liked to play rough with Sabbath. But like I said, Sabbath is pretty sensitive. And Sabbath does not... She will play, but not like these two. And Nebula likes to carry things around. Like, we'll find random things like socks. Socks are one of his favorite things to carry around. But, like, since Jack passed away, I leave the door open. There's a baby gate there so the dogs can't come in. I don't mind if these three come in. The reason why I had it shut when Jack was still alive was because Jack had IBSD. So sometimes he would have accidents all over the house, and I just didn't want him to have an accident in this room. And especially since we don't use this room regularly, or I don't come in the room daily, I didn't want him to have an accident in the room and then it like sit for a week without being cleaned up. So it was just easier to shut the door, keep Jack out. Had Jack been in the room when I was in here, like working on stuff and such. Now Sushi's trying to play with Sabbath. Oh, there comes Nebula. He was allowed in here if I was in here. I just didn't want him in here when I wasn't. So anyways, where I'm getting with that is I've got all these Squishmallows. And then you can even see Rainbow Bright sitting over there. This little turd, will sometimes grab the Squishmallows and, like, you'll find them in random places in the house. I found one in the laundry room. I found one in the bathroom. Is she going to come and get him again? So, I've been finding the cow Squishmallows that belong in here all over the house since Jack has passed away, and we've opened up the door so that these three, because they like to look out the window. Jack wasn't a big window looker outer in any of the houses that we lived in. When we first got him, we lived in an apartment, and he would look out the slide, like we had a big sliding door. And then when we moved from that to our first house, he would look out the back door. Like, he would look out the big windows, like that were like door window type things. Then when we moved from that house to our apartment in Minot, we would have the windows open all the time. And while Teffy would love it when the windows were open, she'd be laying in the window, looking out the window. She'd be like laying on the back of our couch, looking out the window. Teffy was always looking out the windows. But when we moved to Minot, Jack just lost interest in looking out the windows. Nebula quit. Nebula! Stop chewing on the blanket. Then when we moved down here, he actually had a big window where he could sit and look out again. It wasn't a big window, but like our door to go to the back porch was a window. And I left that open so that I left at least like the first bottom. It was one that would go up and down. I would leave at least the bottom foot, 6 inches to foot, so that both the cats could look out on the porch. And once again, Teffy would, or she would look out the window itself, lay on the couch and look out the window. Jack never did. And there were like windows. We had a bay window. Once again, Jack didn't really look out the bay window either. That's Sabbath and sushi. And then we moved here, and here we keep more of the windows closed because you can see into this house a lot better. Like, it's closer to the street. But like our bedroom, he could look out the window and he never did. Stop chewing on the blanket. Here, play that. So, since we moved here, he really, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest. Since we lost Teffy, the day Teffy passed away, I think a piece of Jack did. And like I said, they were like a bonded pair. You're not running away with that. So, anyways, the second thing I got was Claudia's travel outfit. And like I said, Claudia's stuff, I really wanted to get her jacket. It's like a green jacket. It's really pretty. I wanted to get that jacket, but it's sold out. And I'm afraid either they're going to be retiring Claudia, which makes no sense because right now they only have 2 African-American dolls as historicals, now that I think about it. And Addie is technically retired. I mean, they've come back with the one, like they came back like Kirsten, Molly, and Samantha, and Felicity. And they had Addie with that too, but for the 35th anniversary. But Claudia's stuff seems to be disappearing. So I wanted to get this because Tiana is from the 1920s as well. Now he wants to get in there. You're not stealing them and running away because I'm not finding those all over the house. Nebby. So anyways, I already picked off the tape on this one. First off, we've got her straw hat with a blue ribbon. You little... Nebby, come here. Come here, Nebby. Here. We've got a little model to model the hat for us. Oh, so handsome. Oh, so handsome, Nebby.
Freaky? Oh, what the fuck?
Such a handsome Nebby. That was my daughter. What do you think? You're going to kill me in my sleep, aren't you? Then we have got some just white socks. We have got 2 brown boots, and honestly, these are identical to Blair's boots. Where'd I put the socks? And then we've got this cute little dress that it's got like a sailor type top to it. It's got the back. It's almost like a little sailor dress. It is white with blue polka dots and a white bow. And then there's the skirt, and it's a long sleeve dress. And I thought, I've always loved this dress since Claudia came out. I know there's a lot of people that bought Tiana's outfits and they use them for Claudia. And then I've seen a lot that have bought Tiana's outfits, or Claudia's outfits, and used them for Tiana. So they can work back and forth. And in fact, this to me looks similar to an outfit that Tiana does wear in the movie, I want to say. So I thought this would be cute for Tiana. And honestly, this is like one of those, to me, timeless type dresses. So it could work for Molly. It could work for a girl today. One of the girls behind me, I would have no problem putting it on them. Kind of like that one Mary Ellen dress that I've bought into. That, like I said, Mary Ellen's my daughter's, but I have got a few of Mary Ellen's pieces for my collection. There's one of, like I said, Mary Ellen's dresses that I have that is part of my collection that I absolutely love. And I also have Mary Ellen's cowboy Halloween costume. that works as a Halloween costume for anybody. But yeah, so these are part of my Valentine's Day present. These are 2 of the items I got for Valentine's Day. I'm not going to say what the other 2 are until they come. Hopefully they come before my surgery. If they come before my surgery and I'm far enough ahead, I will go ahead and make videos with them just so I can just so I can have them done, and I'll probably just add them. If I'm a little bit further ahead than what the doctors are projecting, to me that's fine. Honestly, guys, I'd rather be ahead than behind, where I'm out for 8 weeks, and who's to say that even the 8 weeks is going to be enough? I would rather be a little bit more ahead, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go now, and I will see you all next week. Bye.